Go live.
And there we are. I am going to like this stream.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Opening up a cold one, I see.
Mm. Got soda. Jason, hey everyone. Oil experiment day 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Great. You know, I hear your soda, and I raise you a bubbly.
Damn.
Bubbly almost tastes like soda a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if you mixed it all together, like all the bubbly in the world, it would taste like one soda.
Where is the card for the blood catcher? Jay, it's actually the blood hunter.
Yeah.
Gotta get a little bit of gray into that blue.
Penguin 666. It hurts like soda, but does it really taste like soda? Nope. It certainly has that bite to it, though.
Lucky Bat, Awa, Mike G, hello. Mag NX, hi there. Safadisti, love your videos, but it's my first time watching your stream. Love your stuff. Nice.
A piece of bread. G'day.
Hi.
Goodbye. And the Skype noise. I think Skype has the most fun noises.
Boo, 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 boo,
Yeah.
boo, boo, boo.
People would consider those annoying.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because those people are no fun.
Mm-hmm. Jason M, I raise you a moose head.
Ooh, a moose head there, guy. I mean, who couldn't resist a cherry bubbly? The only flavor that tastes maybe okay. Don G-Man. Hello, I've been a fan a long time and love your Models and Memories videos.
Yeah, Model Memories. One of them came out today.
Mm-hmm. Mods and Mems. I know. Over a year of doing them. I recommend. It's a fun thing for people to do is, especially if you've been watching all of them, go back and watch the first one. It's very funny, very different.
Two-step painting.
Get better.
Two-step painting. Hey Jay, have you seen the new Marco? Not just make a video on speed painting Skaven. I watched the first half of it. I love Marco's videos, and it's amazing. It's amazing what you can do with his ability and his and his experience. That's what I always tell myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is someone who has achieved mastery. I think I got a couple more weeks before I'm there.
Right. Yeah, you'll be there soon.
Mm-hmm.
Constellation, the Realm Wing. Opinions on if Games Workshop brought back Krieg.
Brought
like
back?
in total?
What? They made the plastic Krieg kit. Did they ever get rid of the Krieg?
Krieg.
Penguin 666. At least it isn't as bad as LaCroix. You have to give it that. LaCroix is fine.
Bubbly's better than LaCroix. It's my hot take.
I have no idea what the difference is.
At least, well, here's the thing. I guess it depends on the flavor. This cherry bubbly is better than any flavor of LaCroix I've ever had. There's flavors of LaCroix that I like, but this is
like coconut.
Best. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's gotta be the worst flavor.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I mean, wow.
Bleh.
That's what I gotta say about that. Just a painting. I only started painting last year, and Marco and you guys have helped me level up my painting amazingly.
Yeah. Good old us and Marco.
Marco. Gareth Mays, I have a question. Does anyone else think that Necrons should have a soul damping ability in-game like they do in the lore?
A soul dampening ability? I don't know what that is. And I'm fairly versed in Necron lore. A soul dampening.
Looks like the camera's out of focus.
Yeah, it is. I haven't set it up yet. But,
Captain Blue, how do you blend so good?
well, I'm trying out oils right now, and oils are a little easier to blend. They kind of lend themselves to blending. The hardest part is knowing where to put blends, and that has come from just painting everything under the sun.
Nick Reese, I started my first buy a pre-built army painted resell it project.
Ooh.
Found bargain Grey Knights at the local game store, and I'm going to try to turn them for profits. Pre-built, pre-primed silver.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a very interesting experiment.
Yeah. Yeah, right when you open that box, the value goes down. Right when you build the models, the value goes down. Right when you prime the models, the value goes down. But if you do a pretty good job painting it, you can bring the value way up.
Constellation Realm. I mean, like full army stuff plastic. No, probably not.
Yeah, Jay doesn't want anything to come back. And
They didn't go away.
I guess no added things, no things moved around, and no fun.
Mm-hmm. Not on my watch. Darn it. There.
Jason M, odd question. Does anyone know how old the oldest Gene Stealer cult is?
That exists, like in the lore or miniatures?
Or in real life?
Or in real life, of course.
Space Wolf Daddy. Good afternoon, you shill lord.
Yeah! It's my official title. Shill Lord. Lord of Shill.
Lord of Shill. The shilliest of the lords.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a painting. Last week I hit the jackpot. I got at least $1,000 in old Warhammer stuff. Half of the stuff isn't even unboxed.
Wow! Did you steal it?
I like to think, you know, Here's that painting bought it for like $2,000. Oh, and it was all for free. So yeah, stolen.
Stolen.
Why'd you steal it? And also, I wouldn't admit stealing stuff online. Somehow it always gets back to them.
Mm-hmm. Your dad. American beer sucks. I'm not a big fan of beer. I can do some Pabst. Well, PBR.
Mm-hmm.
Roderick
Yeah, I'm not either.
Palmier. Is that glass you're mixing on? Yes. Sanfidist. I've heard that Games Workshop is boosting Krieg and Vostroyan to replace Cadia because of Cadians running out of troops lore-wise. I would put that rumor at maybe a 2% chance. Also, the Cadians...
Cut to Jay being wrong.
Also, the Cadians, it's not like they're not replenishing the Cadians now that their planet's destroyed. They're just recruiting from other places. In the lore. Also, those are the chapped Vostroyan and Krieg. I kind of doubt that they would pick those to be their new Imperial Guard. Especially Vostroyan, because Vostroyan has like a cult following, but it's not the most popular.
Ron, reveal your source of glass.
I buy these from Home Depot. They have a little glass cutting department. I think these are for like windows. But it's not like a big thick pane of glass. It's like what is it called?
Single
like
pane.
Single pane.
Because I think sometimes they use those. They take two of those panes to make a double pane.
Yeah. And so I think it's like $6.
Yep. They you gotta be careful though, because they do crack.
Oh yeah, they're very small. They're very thin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to really squeeze it out.
Gareth Mays, the thing where Necrons bring dread and despondency wherever they go. I think it has something to do with Blackstone. I've never heard of this. I mean, It makes sense that they're spooky.
We all know this. You're the only one that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
We all know about this lore. Are you really even an Necron fan if you don't know about this?
Probably not. Marcus D. Hey guys, thank you for your latest video. You convinced me to buy the Demon Hunters Codex sitting in my eBay watch list. In North America, do you think 52mm wargaming is too big? No. Games Workshop did a 52mm war game called Inquisitor. It kind of crashed and burned, but they did it, and it actually has some cool models.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brent from Goobertown Hobbies had some of them.
Yeah.
I think you should add more highlights to the ass.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the ass is pretty well highlighted.
I think you know, isn't that the focal point of the model?
It's true. It's a good point.
Make sure that cake is baked. There's a painting. Also in the big tub of old Warhammer stuff, there is like 10 old Warhammer Fantasy and 40k rule books.
Hmm.
And so how did you get all this stuff for free? Did we determine that? Apparently you didn't steal it. You didn't steal it by stealing. Yeah, you didn't steal it, you took.
Mm-hmm. The Wizard of Map. White Claws, baby. I can do a White Claw.
I have never had a White Claw.
Have you ever had like one of those popsicles? Like you buy them and they're unfrozen in tubes and you put them in the fridge.
Uh-huh.
It tastes like if you poured that into wine.
Interesting.
I don't know if they'll knock your socks off, but they're drinkable.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
What percentage of alcohol is it? Is it light?
I think it's decent. I think it's like 5.
Yeah, so it's light. Okay. Yeah, but you know, you start with a couple of those, you know, you get some other stuff in there. Terracept painting. I got it from a friend who had a problem with buying Warhammer. Interesting.
Hobby Cathartic. I just bought the Other Side box, but Sonia Creed does not come with Get Totem. Is there a way to get her totem separately? I don't know. You have to check Weird's store. I don't know that much about the Other Side. I only know a little bit about Malifaux.
KSU Wildcat 07. Claws are 7%.
Ooh.
My wife loves them.
There you go.
Kevin Estebar. Nick is a booze snob. Won't drink anything that doesn't leave temporary blindness. Exactly. What's the point?
Mm-hmm.
Andy Crimson. I've gotten to the point where when I hear Warhammer, I think of the mech and not the game. Also, hey everyone.
Hi.
There's a Warhammer mech. That's suspicious.
Gareth, it's a big deal in the Indominus book. A lot of the plot centers around Necron spreading their warp dampening domain. Oh, yeah. In Indominus specifically, the big bad is a Necron super weapon. Ooh, this This Winsor Newton oil color is like splooged. Yellow jello-y goo. Interesting.
Love a good splooge.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general.
Penguin666, unrelated, but in hobbying, there is no better feeling than when you finish up a project you've been working on for a while. I finished a Battle Sister squad today, and these dudes are delightful. Nice! Mr. Hyman Canna too. So what's your opinion on Jeff Dunham?
Sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. There's another puppet comedian. I don't remember his name, but I remember his act's name is Randy Feltface, and he's got some fun stuff on YouTube.
Sucks. I know that's true. I don't think I'm a fan of that kind of anything.
I mean the Randy Feltface, he just does normal stand up, but it's kind of fun because he's a puppet. He doesn't do like puppet gags.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun when he does crowd work.
Amazing.
Because it's a puppet.
M. Hughes, I watched all episodes earlier today, and there was a flashback of the whistle intro. Whoever said it wasn't good doesn't know shit about dick. Yeah. People hated that song. I totally get it. I like the song. I think it's fun. But people don't like whistling. Because whistling is annoying unless you're the one doing it.
I don't mind a little whistle.
But you're the one that's always whistling.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you don't mind it. Because, like, imagine. Like, I don't know.
I like the Andy Griffith intro.
Exactly. It's kind of like when you're having a horrible day and everyone else around you is having fun. And you just want to bring them all down with you. Like that's what happens when people whistle around you. Like you just hate them and wish they were sadder. M. Hughes, I'm a whistler too. That's deaf. Why? Yep.
Sanfedesti, Guard Codex 1, does EOB have the inside knowledge? I have no inside knowledge about anything. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
If you slow that burp down, that's the answer.
Dimidraz, hello from Chile. I hope you all have a good night. Yeah! Sean, so Nick hates puppets. Okay, so how about Henson Muppets? Do you like the Muppets?
They're fine. I mean, they're fine. I'm not a kid anymore. I know adults like them too because they're kids.
I like the Muppets.
I know. I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're fine. I think, this is controversial. Maybe let human beings be the stand-up comedians.
Nick, his likes include sitting, staring, drinking hard liquors, and monster trucks. Tell them about Gold Digger and the Undertaker.
Ooh, goddamn. Love it. I know a friend of ours has a Tinder opening question, which is which Muppet would you fuck? And that determines which guy she continues to talk to or not. And I think that's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's the Swedish Chef. Because he has human hands, and that's fun.
Jason and Andy Griffith for the win. Nathaniel Smith, has painting oils been more fun than acrylics? I don't know if it's fun yet because I'm not good at it yet. I'm finding it a little difficult to do exactly what I want it to do. Kodak, I can whistle recursively. Super Saiyan power up noises. Oh yeah, well I'm so cool I can whistle in cursive.
Ooh, does that mean you whistle out your ass?
Yeah. Shivox, Arrival was a decent movie. Arrival was an awesome movie. I really liked Arrival. It's a really, really, really solid film. Just one of them movies. You know the kind.
Jason M, Maximum Overdrive is the best monster truck. Sean, Gold Digger, Grave Digger, perhaps. LOL. I knew that Jay was wrong, but I didn't remember what the name was.
Maybe people in the chat don't know monster trucks like I do.
Grave Digger. I had a little Grave Digger truck.
Yeah, because you're a mega fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen monster trucks live, although I have seen plenty of demolition derbies.
Demolition Derby is great.
And that is pretty sick.
But yeah.
All right, I put some white highlights all over his butt. Let's see how good of a job I can do, kind of blending them in. Armored Hammer tips discovered your channel after a 20-year hiatus from the hobby. Your painting tips and advice are awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Hot damn. I know we watched an old EOB video today. Adorable.
Tanner Bellong, what about the Dark Crystal? Still Jim Henson, but it's darker. I like all of the Jim Henson stuff. Except for Muppet Babies. Never got into Muppet Babies. Probably because it's animated, not puppets. Rashlim, Nick, go watch some Labyrinth and Neverending Story.
On it.
I mean, Tim Dillon gave Neverending Story a glowing review and then immediately crapped all over it.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Mr. High Mechanic 2, I'm making a custom chapter of Space Marines called the Scholars of Alanias, and they have a sort of theme where they kind of are nice to civilians, but they will also silence any whistleblowers. Eberwald, weren't you painting that butt yesterday? This butt requires a lot of work.
Oh yeah. You gotta paint a bunch of butts. Gotta get those butts just right.
Mm-hmm.
And you're learning on that butt.
I'm trying to learn. Big problem I'm having is I start to blend, and then there's like spots where I'm like, uh-oh, I've worked it right back down to original base coat, and it just looks patchy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think I'm just laying it on too thick. Like right here, it's happening right now. I think it's probably gonna happen with all this white I just put on.
Like you put too much white on?
No,
There's
well,
too much
yeah.
of all of it.
I don't really know. Like, see how there's a big dark spot on his butt now? And the more I touch it, the darker it gets because I'm wiping away more paint. I'm like, well, how do I get the paint to sit on top and not wipe away?
Right. Sean, I think Jim was dead by the time Muppet Babies came around. I'm middle-aged and grew up on Disney, Muppets, D&D, and monster trucks.
I think Jim Henson was alive for Muppet Babies, because I want to say that there was like a story of him being like a real stickler for the show actually being good. Like they thought that they were just going to license out the Muppets, and then they're like, no, this show is going to have to be really good if you want the Muppets.
And then it was?
Yeah, it
Or
was really good.
wasn't?
No, it was really good.
I thought you said you didn't like it.
I didn't like it, but it's
Oh.
a good show.
So why don't you like it if it's a good show?
Well, because it's for babies.
Oh. Well then. I guess you don't have any taste.
Mm-hmm. Nathaniel Smith, whenever I tried using oils, I almost always have to use 2 brushes when blending. Darth Krekus, love your channel, guys. Big inspiration for me. 2 boxes of Troopers in so far. Pretty fun. Age of Sigmar, Bleak Swords, Dread Spears. Try to keep up the amazing job. Yeah.
That's how excited you were. Yeah.
Harry McGill, thoughts on Blue, Gold, and Dark Red Nurgle Demons. Love it.
Do it.
Shivox, Mord, Denedras, do you know the Games Workshop game Mordheim? Only that I hear people bring it up like once or twice a year, and that it was the greatest game Games Workshop ever made, according to them. Christopher Warger, greetings from Germany. Wagner.
M. Hughes, that burp literally sounded like you lost an organ.
Darth Krakus, let it dry, lol. I'm doing my best. I probably needed a little tiny bit. I was contemplating today if I should varnish it or not, because it was probably dry, not like bone dry.
Why not? Now that I know that you were gonna finish one at a time, but why not leave this one alone and go to the next one?
Because I still want to work up. I still want to.
But you can take what you learned on this and apply it to the next one. Especially if you think you might have been doing it too thick.
Yeah.
Because if you keep messing around with it, it's not gonna get any thinner.
But that's the frustrating thing, because with acrylics you can just keep going. You never have to stop. Yeah, I also wiped off all the paint on his teeth from just touching it. Everybody talks about how easy oils is. Nobody talks about how hard it is. That would be a bad video. Guys, oil is really hard.
It's really hard. I don't like it because it's hard.
JS Idaho, cool model. Are the Malifaux kits difficult to build compared to other plastic models? I think Malifaux kits are, yeah, they're definitely harder. I think if you have built kits before, you'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't give them to your little nephew to see if he can try out building models.
No. Yeah. Again, my famous example of gluing little blades of grass to the skirt of a gremlin. A tiny gremlin. It's a pain.
Shavax, I am still confused about Malifaux. False evil is all I see, and I do not understand that. False evil. I mean, if you look up Malifaux, like weird.com Malifaux, you should see all products and tons of information on the game. And you can download the rules for free.
Yeah, and I think they have a lot of lore available for free.
Yeah, and they have a lore podcast.
They do. And it's very popular. That's a joke.
Mm-hmm. Jordan Watson. Henson died a while after the Muppet Babies started airing. Last thing he ever worked on was the Muppet Vision 3D for Disney's MGM Studios Park.
There you go, folks.
Doug Brucker, nice, more Malifaux content. Your Nekima crew is going to run really different from your Colette one. Are you going to run Nekima 2.0? The Brood Mama build. I don't know what that is. I have the one that comes in the Nekima core box.
And we've only played one game.
Yeah.
So we don't know anything. We want to do more games. It'll happen. Maybe.
Gotta grab my acrylics.
Oh my goodness. Righteous Games. Okay, guys, back on the road. Have a good one. You too. Go my minis. I'm finally finishing my Death Guard army that I've sat in a box for way too damn long. Everything that I own has sat in that box for way too damn long.
Doug Brucker, Nekima 1 is super killy. The Brood Mother makes upgrading little dudes into your big killy ones. Interesting. Is the Brood Mother the same model as Nekima? I forgot to get water.
Nekima.
Matthew Cheeseman, were those EOB official jorts? I don't know if I call them jorts. They go past my knees because I'm so short.
Did you get them from the big and tall? Yep.
DJ, ever think of doing any scratch build kit bashing videos? No, I'm not that good at kit bashing, and I find it really hard to take random bits and then make them into something that's a thing, and not just like a multi-melta glued to an orc arm glued to a Chaos Space Marine shoulder pad. But what I do like to do subtle conversions. You know, head swaps, shoulder swaps, weapon swaps. But I'm just not that good at scratch building, kit bashing. Darth Krakus wants to look into 40k, but the guys here explain like shit and are impatient. It is as complicated as it looks. Really new to this. It's pretty complicated. It's kind of like a video game, but you have to do everything yourself in terms of like math and movement and strategy. And you also have to paint the figures and assemble them
And play the game.
and play the game.
And have friends that play the game with you. Or people that can play with you.
Shivox. Or Hulk parts to a Land Raider with putty and fake teeth. Yeah, fake teeth. I don't think he's fooling anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just say don't look too hard into his doll story of where he got those teeth. Although I heavily converted my Land Raider Crusader. I have a giant chapel on top of it. In a video all about how I painted it. Without using any airbrush.
It's way easier, right?
Oh, God, that video is probably one of the longest times invested in a video of all videos.
Digger. Friends. What is this word? Flipping to Dude at 88, so looking good. I'm thinking of getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah! I've played a hand or two of Yu-Gi-Oh! In my day. One really fun thing to do is to buy like the Walmart or Target like booster packs of just garbage cards they can't sell anymore. And so they'll put like 40 of them in a deck and then just sell it like at the counter. You buy one of those and then you just play that against each other. No shuffle. Just blind pulls every single time. That's a fun way to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Flipping to Dude at 88, my kid is really good and has made it to nationals.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. What is this model? This model is... Little two. She's a minion.
Celtic Nord tips, and I'm assuming relation to NordVPN. Heyo, me again, dropping this week's new idea, Ghost Mechanicus Army, and I would love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, that sounds super cool. I think I would love to see something like maybe you use like half Mechanicus models and half Night Haunt models to make them extra spooky. Her hair is kind of purpley.
I like that they have really nice artwork on the cards.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, Malifaux is a really great looking game. Easy to play. Just great. You do have to buy $60 codexes and then an army book once a year. They publish an army book that comes with extra rules. And then there's an app that doesn't work. Oh, wait. None of that's true. That's all 40K.
Oh, wait. All the rules are free online. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. Rushlam tips. Next successor chapter. The Super Troopers battle cry is shenanigans. Oh yeah, a tan chapter. Comment minis. I hope the next episode of Adeptus Ridiculous is about Call. They haven't done an episode about Call yet? That seems wild. I mean, Call's a pretty important character. And he's awesome. Call, Great Work is a really good book. Christian Kelly, I'd love a Call episode building a fledgling AdMech army. I had a fledgling AdMech army, and I got two of the chicken walkers. What are they called?
I think you nailed it.
Armiger Warglaves. And then I'm like, it would cost. I would need like 5 more, and they're very expensive, so I sold them. And then I didn't start it. Also, I bought my first Skitarii when in like 2017 when Games Workshop decided to drop Codex Skitarii on us, and then like 5 months later come out with Codex AdMech, which were 2 separate books with 2 separate army lists for the same faction.
Dumb.
Antichrist and Iron Striders. Yeah, Iron Striders. The Iron Strider Bellastari?
Matthew Cheeseman, free rules good? Say it ain't so. Quick. Sow some shilling. Balance must be restored.
Yeah.
Citadel paints are the best paints.
They are? Yeah. That's just a
Codexes
fact.
are actually cheap.
They're very cheap. Very inexpensive. Reasonably priced, I would say.
The models could be more expensive.
Yeah, I mean we're all on the same page there.
Yep. Mr. Hobby in Canada too. I hate living in Canada, but it's also not any better living anywhere that I can afford to go. Yep. I mean, you gotta live here. We got freedom.
Mm-hmm.
No other country on earth has freedom.
Yep.
Except for America.
America.
Mm-hmm.
Proud to be an American.
And
Where at least I know I'm free.
every baby's born with a gun and a cowboy hat.
A bald eagle.
Exactly.
It's our main export here. Bullets and bald eagles.
Marshall M. Join the EOB Patreon. That enough shelling? You know, not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Not a bad idea today. 'Cause at 10 o'clock, we're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only stream, where we're going to be Patreoning. And you can actually talk with us on Discord while we're doing stuff. It's fun.
Chef Fox. I need to paint. Necronaut drummer. Weird how we have all the bald eagles in Canada. No, those are different bald eagles.
Right. Those are freedomless.
Those are like male pattern baldness eagles. They're not bald eagles. Where's my white paints? To do the whole painter. Having looked at some of the Malifaux assembly guides, how many separate parts was the whip? I think it's only one part. Or no, it's two parts. And it links together. I think there's a seam right in the middle. Wait, where was the seam? Maybe it wasn't two parts. I'm looking at it. I don't see two parts.
Maybe you were that good at building it.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can't even see the seam. Great. Yeah.
Troy doing a Redemptor Old 8th Librarian Medal for doing a Redemptor Old 8th Librarian Medal for a Honor Guard Changed the Redemptor looking into options for weapons arms to a battle bot as one neon flux as above. Nice grays, blue if you're law on armor. I like the Redemptor Dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
Kayla Basden. I got a bunch of minis from a garage sale that I need to assemble and paint. Watching your streams helps inspire me. Sweet! That's a good find.
Yeah. That is a good find. I know, I'm always curious whenever I see garage sales, but I know that nobody has anything.
Yeah.
Or Warhammer people know what they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other problem. Caramel apple, I'm a good find. Adorable.
Jordan Watson, I wish non-Games Workshop games had bigger player bases in my area. I like Kill Team a lot, but like sometimes you need something with a different feel or flavor. Well, you gotta be the change you want to see. Maybe you gotta invest in a game, build up some models, convince people to give it a try.
Right. I mean, I would assume that's how Games Workshop games became so popular. It's word of mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And then, eventually, it spreads even more. And now with the internet and stuff, you have people sharing it, which helps. But they had a huge head start
Mm-hmm.
for other companies. Jason M., I'm eating hard-boiled eggs.
Congratulations. Mr. Hatman Canada 2. Raw onions are better on burgers. I like a good onion on a burger.
Yeah. I do too.
Man, the Cheese Man, I'd really like a Grey Knight's army. Nearly did, but fell for the bad. 8th rule's putting me off. Though they're good now. Ooh, that's great that they're good now. Because I have some. M. Hughes, I can taste that burp from Nova Scotia.
Yeah. I wonder why sometimes people complain about the burping on stream. I don't get it.
Necronaut Drummer, we have a bit of Song of Ice and Fire and Flames of War players based in northern Alberta.
Ooh. Ooh, it's raining.
Mr. Hyman Canada 2. Don't come to Alberta. It's like Fallout in real life.
BJ, I'm in Alberta. It's poo-poo. There you go. I guess we won't be going there.
Mm-hmm.
That's too bad because, you know, we had the car all packed and ready to go.
Yeah.
And now everybody says it sucks. But you know what doesn't suck? Switching over to the Patreon only stream.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to be doing within the next couple minutes as we take a little piss break and get reorganized.
Mm-hmm.
But we had 3 videos already out this week. Make sure you go watch all the videos. We also have a Patreon exclusive episode coming up tomorrow. A little talking about people's models. The Patreon members submitted models, and we're talking about them, giving some advice, saying things that they did bad, saying things that they did really good, and trying to help people out. But yeah, we'll be switching over to that stream right now. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central.
Only
Join
on
us for
Animal
that.
Planet.
Exactly. We're the animals. We're the
Mhm.
monkeys. Like the band.
All right. Oops, I just got paint where I don't want it. Okay, there we go. It's all better. All right, everybody, except for the patrons, who we'll see in just a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.
And